channel. My name is Olivia, if you don't know, which you probably most likely don't because I have like 30 subscribers and I never post at all. But this video is gonna be really fun and I'm really excited for it. This is gonna be a girl chat pretty much. Pretend like I'm your big older sister. I'm just gonna be giving you like pretty much life advice on how to be a girl because it is so challenging. And if you live in America right now, I'm really sorry. We're gonna start off with how to face like bullying and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about how to like overcome and how to get through it. Easiest tip is just not to care. This is like for like the getting made fun of part, is not to care what people think of you, because if people are trying to make fun of you and laugh at you and bully you and stuff, it means they don't feel good about themselves. And it means they have to take their anger out on you in order to make them feel better about themselves. So just don't even worry about it. Especially in the beginning, it hurts a lot. You're like, why does this keep happening to me? Am I not good enough? Blah, blah, blah. You are more than enough. You are perfect. You are beyond what words can describe about you. But you're perfect just the way you are. But don't let it affect you. I saw a video and it's like people are trying to be you because they can't be themselves. And I was like, that's so true, because we always try to be someone else when we're perfect just the way we are. So I love you. I don't even know who you are. This could be one person watching this video, but I love you. You're doing great and keep going. As for the bullying part, make sure you tell a trusted adult. That's what my mom would say. Yes, tell someone, please. Well, that's a friend that you know you can trust. Your mom, your dad, brother, sister. Teachers and principals probably won't do much unless the teacher's like one of those good teachers. If you know what I'm talking about. You know those like teachers that are just so chill, so nice, actually teach what they teach. And they're just, if you know, you know. But tell a teacher, if your principal's chill like that and will like help you, then you can. But just please tell someone, or even just tell a person, stop, don't talk to me, loser, lame, wanna be like, oh, totally stop, don't talk to me, loser, lame, wanna be like, oh, totally. Anywho, yeah, just, you'll get through it. It's one chapter in your life. And another thing I want to mention is we worry so much about the littlest thing. Like this little issue, you can barely even see it. Look how small that is. And then you know how big the world is. Like, live into this whole world, because the world is so small that one problem will go away in a week, in a day, in a couple days. Okay, I'm trying to get comfy. As you can see, I wore like my comfy clothes-ish, because I wanted this to feel like a slumber party, or like you're like, sis, you come in my bedroom and I'm just sitting on your bed and talking to you, giving you some life advice. One big tip I'm gonna just put out there is stop worrying about everything. I kind of like talked about this about like it's one little bit of your life. Stop worrying. You will get over it. If you're going through a breakup, friendship breakup, those are the worst. You will get over it. You will come back and bounce back stronger than ever. Trust me, as someone who's been through a friendship breakup, not a breakup yet for relationship wise, hopefully not, but trust me, you will get over it. Leave those toxic friends behind, leave that toxic relationship behind, and be with people who make you feel good about yourself. Trust me, there's nothing worse than being in a toxic relationship or friendship and you're like trapped in there and you can't get out. Get help, ask people, tell someone what's happening, because trust me, people do want to help you, but there's people who don't want to help you and just want to use you. So please just tell someone about it. The worst you can do is they won't help you, just tell someone else. That was the worst advice ever. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. What do I call you guys? Like, I can't say like little sis, because if someone older happens to be watching this, they're not my little sis, they're older than me. Bestie, I'm just gonna call it besties, you know? Bestie, you'll get over it. Another tip is, this is more of a like self-care and like hygiene tips, but if you have pimples like me, I have a big red one right here, and I was gonna cover it up with makeup before I started filming this because I was like, there's no way I can just, you know, film this with this big red spot on my face. But I was thinking to myself, I was gonna say periods. Pimples are so normal. Everyone gets acne, mostly everyone, and it's normal like that. But I'm like, you know what, for the sake of my video, I'll leave it and show that I didn't have to cover it up for this video. But if you get pimples, use pimple patches. Don't pop your pimples. I have a scar right there from when I popped a pimple and started bleeding because I popped it. So don't pop it. Use pimple patches. I use the Neutrogena ones. They're like 12 bucks from Walmart, and it was like more expensive brands at like Sephora and Ulta. But the cheap ones work fine for me. I put it on overnight and then I wake up and most of the gunk is gone from my pimple. Another one is having a simple skincare routine. If you're like 12, 13, 14, you don't really have like a skincare routine yet, the skincare I use, and I'm 17, almost 18, is a face wash and a moisturizer. I use the CeraVe brand, and I have sensitive skin, so it works great for my skin. I use the cleanser and then the moisturizer, and my skin feels nice and plump. I did use it today when I had my shower. So yeah, it made my skin feel nice and juicy, moist-ish. Moist is such a weird word. But yeah, I really recommend just having a simple skincare. Don't use like 5 serums, 2 moisturizers, a cleanser, and then a face wash, and then this and that. 2 items for me works good, but all it's up to your preference. And then another one tip under the self-care is I guess it's not really self-care, but a makeup tip is don't wear too much makeup. If you want to put some makeup on, but then don't want to look like you're cakey and have a full beat of makeup on, here is a little simple skincare. Here's a little makeup routine. The one I use, especially for school, I just do some moisturizer and I do a little bit of bronzing drops. I use drugstore ones, not the Drunk Elephant ones. I do some mascara, a chapstick, and then a little bit of blush. 6 steps if you count the moisturizer. That's more of a skincare, but if you're counting makeup, bronzing drops, mascara, blush, and a chapstick, that's 4. But it's super simple. It still makes you look super, super pretty, but sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, I need something to just make me feel a little more, because some days I wake up and I'm just like, ugh, look at me, like I look so bad right now, and I'm like, I literally woke up and I just look terrible. I need to put something on. So when I wear that, it just makes me feel a little more put together without making me look super different. Now on to boys. I want you to tell me in the comments below if you have a crush. I feel like having a crush is super, especially when you're like a young age. I feel like having a crush at a young age is like so cute and fun. And then the older you get, the worse it gets, honestly. So talking stages, do they work? Do they turn into relationships? Yes, I was in a talking stage for like 2 days and then I got a boyfriend out of it, and we've been together for almost 2 years now. So they do work and they don't, because I've been in ones before that lasted like a week and end up just getting blocked. So honestly, know your worth, know how you deserve to get treated. You don't want to be in a relationship where the guy doesn't care about you. You are so much better than that, sis. You are kind and beautiful and strong. And don't date a douchebag like him. I'm looking at you. Don't date a guy like him. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. But I feel like everyone, especially when you're in your teenage years, everyone's like, you need to get a boyfriend. 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 Like, stop. You don't need a boyfriend. Is it nice having one? It is really nice having one. But if all your friends have one, and you're like, oh, I really need to have one, and you're not ready for one, you don't need to have one. It's not a necessity. Is that a word? It's not a necessity, and you're not gonna die if you don't have one. But make sure you get in a relationship the person, you're comfortable with doing stuff with that person. Don't get in a relationship with a person that's forcing you to do a bunch of stuff, because that is not nice at all, and you are so much better than that. Make sure the person loves you uncontrollably, and you love them a lot too, but make sure you are 100% ready for a relationship and you love yourself first before you love another person. Don't get into a relationship only loving yourself 50%, and then you're trying to give all your all to that person, and then you're at 0. It's like when you plug in your phone because it's at 5%, but your friend's at 2%. You're like, oh, you can use the charger. It's fine. I'm at 5. You're at 2. Girl, you need to charge. You need to get charged too. So I hope this helps you. And let me know if you guys want more like sister advice talks like this. I'm going into college soon in a couple, literally this fall coming up. Super scared, super nervous. So if you guys want videos on that, I would love to make some. But without further ado, that's the end of the video. Without further ado, this is not the intro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video a lot. If you guys want some more tips, let me know. I would love to share them with you. And like, comment, and subscribe. And comment below your best advice for anyone watching this video.